Heilunarmeistarin Maxine Gaudio var komin vel á 70-aldurinn og búin að ferðast heiminn þveran og endilangan þegar hún ákvaða að skella sig til Íslands og hún heillaðist algjörlega af landinu og sem hún segir það besta í heimi. Maxine hefur meðal annars starfað með börnum sem lifa á götunni í Honduras, Guatemala og New York. En hún hefur nú snúið sér að fullorðna fólkinu og gefið út bók ferðina að kjarna sjálfsins, The Journey to the Center of the Self. Og Jóhanna hitti þessa lífsreyndu konu.
Why I'm here? Because I was sent here. Would you like to know why I came to Iceland?
Really?
Really. I woke up one morning, literally, and something said to me, you have to go to Iceland. Well, I've been in Afghanistan. I mean, I've been around the world. It's not like I was born yesterday. Been around a little while. And it was like, you should go to Iceland. And I thought, Iceland?
Was it just that voice that spoke to you? Or
No, not a voice. It was just a feeling. You have to go to Iceland. I woke up. You know how you wake up and it just suddenly, the thought comes through your mind. I have to go to Iceland. And I got off the plane. I felt at home, like I was really, truly at home. And of course now, resident, I had to have the whole thing because this is the country as far as I'm concerned. And the energy here is fantastic. And of course, I work in energy. So the energy was so attracting me, and people were able to heal here so much quicker than anywhere else. And I noticed that on the maps, there were elves, there were trolls, there were fairies, and I thought this is the place for me.
Og uppáhaldsstaður Maxine Snæfellsnesið, en þar heldur hún námskeið fyrir Íslendinga sem hafa áhuga á að breyta lífi sínu og takast á við ferðina inn á við.
Anybody who lives here has been to Snæfellsnes. You know what the energy is there. It's as though everything there is speaking to you in some way, even if you're not a person that normally hears.
why do you think the energy is like that there?
Because it's vibrating very strongly, because there are ley lines that come in. There used to be ley lines, energy lines that came in from a lot of different places, from Egypt, from parts of Mexico, and so on. But there are less that are there. But I think this is a country that's very, very alive. But there's a lot of things that are breaking up here. It's like, why does someone want to be an Icelandic, which is, I'm sorry, but, to me, it's better to be Icelandic than to be anything else. You have it far and beyond everyone. But you're looking to everyone else. You want to be like Europe. You want to be like America. These are societies that are going down. You're a society that can be going up. Journey to the center of the self is really, we travel everywhere, but we need to make the travel inward. Everything for us is outward. How do we look? How is our hair? Who will we marry? Where do we live? What is our education? What will we do? What will happen with our children? What school will they go to? What car will we buy? Where should we go on our vacation? Everything is external. Ooh, did you see what they did? Oh my God, this is terrible. There's an opinion, there's something on everything, but there's never any looking at yourself. If we would stop thinking and just feel the sense of what's going on inside. Children are doing it all the time. If you watch little children, they don't say, where'd you go to school, and, what club do you belong to? I mean, they just like each other. They don't. They're either batting each other around, or they're hugging each other, right? Or they're playing. Or they don't care. They don't care about the color. They don't care about the background. They don't care about anything. They don't even know what tomorrow means. When you tell them it's your birthday, it's like, really? You have to start a whole description of what the party's going to be like, right? They don't know. We came here, I believe, all of us with a purpose, and we just make a little bit of a mess out of everything. We blame it on everybody. We put it to something else all the time. You really need to learn how to change your thinking, because you're responsible for your whole life. You are responsible for your life. Not that somebody else did it and made it happen. Not that something befell you and came out of the heavens. But when you can learn to draw in and to take responsibility for yourself, for your actions, life changes.
You talk about surrender.
Yes, I'm talking about surrender. But I'm not talking about, just give it up. I surrender. It's all over. No, it's just beginning. There's so many things we want. If we only understood that we had. But if you take that and you make it your goal and you just let it go. I want that. If you get it, it's fantastic. If you don't get it, it's fantastic. And why? It sounds a little bit like an oxymoron here, but if you don't get it and you look carefully, you'll see that you're getting something else. Maybe you're getting the lesson of it. Maybe there was something better that was going to happen, but there's always something. So you need to surrender, because when you surrender, you relax. So it's learning to be at peace, be acceptance, be in harmony with ourselves. When you're in harmony with yourself, you accept others. When you accept others, war stops. If people can't stay together as couples, how can the world stay together as a world?
Já, við byggjumst velvirðingar á truflunum sem urðu á þýðinguna á þessu viðtali. En að allt öðru, bætir það sjónina að borða gulrætur.